All right, so welcome back to Tiger Town here. We're coming up on the first varsity race for the Content Cup. Um, my associate John was going to give a little bit of background on the Content Cup if we got some time here.
Yeah, the Content Cup honors Martha Content Jakowski, Brown class of 1958. It was a gift of her family who shared the belief that a sacred mind makes a sacred body. Brown leads all time 11 to 8. The last 5 years, Brown is up 4 to 1. With the last win for the Tigers being 2011, Jim, might know a little something about that.
Yeah, I was actually lucky enough to be in that boat. That was a awesome race. I always love racing these guys. I think it was one of the best, probably my favorite dual race of the season. These guys are always tough, very sportsmanlike, and definitely role models. So in this Princeton boat, Princeton's going to be the near boat, the first varsity. We have coxswain Keenan Clark and stroke seat Will Gillis, 7-seat Patrick Connaughton, 6-seat Mike Evans, 5-seat Brian Weddick, 4-seat Tommy Lindeman, 3-seat Tim Masters, 2-seat Jamie Hamp, and back in bow seat there, Jason Coltman. Unfortunately, we don't have the Brown lineup, but that will be Brown in the far lane, and both boats rowing yellow Empakers. According to the recent poll here in the AARC League, Brown is ranked number 3, Princeton ranked number 4. So this definitely promises to be a hotly contested race. Last week in the Carnegie Cup, Princeton was able to beat Cornell and Yale. Princeton a time of 5:28, 4 seconds over Cornell, and then another 3 seconds Yale was behind Cornell. And then last week, I believe Brown raced Dartmouth, and they were able to beat Dartmouth by about 11 seconds. So this should definitely be a fairly competitive race in the first varsity here.
Yeah, this is a very exciting race. Both of these crews in the top 4 in the nation. We'll see how they do. Tigers looking to sweep here. We'll see if they can do it. I don't want to jinx it, Jimmy, but we'll see if they can take it home.
Yeah, so both crews should be getting a line momentarily. I think I just heard there's about 5 minutes to the start. I think we have a couple seniors in this boat actually. The coxswain Keenan Clark is a senior.
St. Joe's Prep guy.
St. Joseph Prep from Philadelphia. We got Michael Evans in the 6th seat. He's from Eton College in Britain, and I believe Brian Weddick's the lone other senior there. He's from St. John's in Massachusetts, I believe.
Correct.
So 3 seniors here in this Princeton boat. Definitely a very special race for them. We'll see if we can give them that added edge to defeat the Bears here in this first varsity race for the Content Cup. I think the most recent 5 years, Brown is 4 to 1. I think.
Correct.
The most recent years, Brown has definitely had the edge.
Correct.
So the crews are aligned. The referee will start polling momentarily.
Sitting at the ready.
Got a couple hands up here for coxswains. Both hands are down. Polling the crews.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attention. And they're off.
And we have a start. The first varsity race for the Content Cup. Princeton in the near lane, Brown in the far lane, both first varsities. Very exciting start, very fast. We got some breeze here in the start, just like the past couple races. Yeah, a lot of yelling, a lot of noise from both crews as they're in their high strokes here. We're through the breakage zone. A little bit of breeze going to be coming in the next 10 strokes or so. Let's see how the crews handle it. I think Princeton's got about a seat or two here on the Bears coming through the 250. Going to be a pretty quick 250 here for these conditions. Princeton going to be coming through in 40 seconds and change. Brown right there. Princeton settling down to base cadence. Brown as well. Yeah, you can hear the coxswains going back and forth here.
Pretty windy right here in this stretch of the river.
Nice length here from the Tigers and the Bears. Very cool to watch both Empakers doing battle here. Princeton on a move, seeing if they can eke out a couple seats here on the Bears. Princeton at 38 on cadence. We're going to be coming through 500 here in a time of 1:23. Both boats within a seat. Very good race here so far, John. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks really good. The coxswains going back and forth. Princeton right now taking a 10, trying to move back. Brown also taking a 10. Boats about even.
Great race to watch so far. Both boats doing battle. I like the placement of both boats. Nice length. Very, very composed. We've seen a lot of composed racing today. I think these two might definitely be the most composed boats, as it should be.
Brown just pushed back, is up about a seat, 2 seats.
Yeah, I see that brown ball
Making a
inching
move.
out just a little bit here as we come through 750. Going to be a time of 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Brown on the move. Let's see if the Tigers can weather this storm.
Yeah, it just picked up again, the wind here. It's a pretty strong headwind. They're trying to battle through.
Good. You can hear the Princeton coxswain thinking Brown's coming off the move. See if they can gain an edge. And we got Brown 2-seat on Princeton bow ball. So Brown's eked out just a little bit here in this area between 750 and the 1,000. Princeton on the move, seeing if they can come back into Brown.
Tigers took a 10 for their seniors here, trying to get a little
We're going to be coming through
motivation.
the 1,000. Brown in a time of 250. Princeton right there. Princeton, solid move here. I'm seeing the bow ball on the Brown bowman.
This is a good duel here, Jimmy. Really fighting it out.
Yeah, a little over 3 minutes in the piece here. Looks like Brown's edging it out just a little bit after Princeton taking that push. I got Brown 3-man on Princeton bow ball. Both boats fairly composed in here. Let's see if Princeton can maintain that rhythm. Yeah, Princeton holding their length. I got Princeton bow ball on the Brown 3-man. We're at 7:50 to go in a time of the high 330s. Both boats staying nice and clean. Brown's had that nice rhythm. You can hear Princeton coxswain building his boat up. See if they can take a push here. I got Brown coxswain on Princeton 2-man. So Brown taking a push here with 7:50 to go. Little through 7:50 to go, pardon me. Let's see if Princeton can put something together here for this last 500. I got Brown coxswain on Princeton bow deck.
Tigers are going to need to get going here if they want to win, Jim.
Oh, that's for sure. Brown coxswain on the Princeton bow ball. Brown crew very composed here. You can see the Princeton canes coming up, see if they can put something together here.
Bow to
Brown
stern.
maintained their length about 4 minutes and 45 seconds into this piece. I'd call it about a little over 300 meters to go to the finish. So Princeton maintaining a little bit of overlap here. Bow ball on the stern deck. And Princeton starting to inch back just a little bit. See if they can get that bow ball right back on that Brown coxswain. We're into the last 250. I got Brown by about a full length here. You can hear Princeton coxswain see if they can wind it up here for this last 250. They can add to the boat speed. This race is for the Content Cup. Brown varsity on the far side, Princeton varsity on the near side. Brown's cracked a seat of open. And we're into our last 100 meters. Yeah, both boats bringing up those cadences. We're into our last 10 strokes of the piece here. It's going to be Brown by a little over length, I'm going to call, over Princeton. Official times are going to be Brown 5:45, Princeton 5:48 and change. Unofficial times. So that was the Brown varsity. Solid race by the Brown varsity. A little over length over the Princeton varsity.
Yeah, Bruno didn't get rattled when Princeton jumped them at the beginning there, Jim. They stayed calm, stayed composed, and took it back slowly but surely.
But Princeton doing a good job on the day overall. 2V, 3V, and 4V all winning. I'm sure they'll be able to hit the books, get back to practice the next couple weeks, and put together a good showing for the Eastern Sprints. So thanks for tuning in. Brown wins the Content Cup. Princeton wins the 2V, 3V, and 4V races here in Princeton. So thanks for tuning in.